So since I got back from New York, Sam and I have made a really conscious effort to try and sort of clean up our diets. I think I'd be lying to myself if I said that leading up to the New York City Marathon, my diet was optimal. I was probably eating some things that I shouldn't have been eating. And after running that race and not hitting my goal time, there's some things that I know I can change which will better help my performance. And obviously one of those things is my diet, as food is fuel. So what we've been doing is we've been using this app by the two Raw sisters who are friends of mine. They're Christchurch based, and their whole philosophy is that they want you to start your meals with your plants. So what we've been doing is we've been using their recipes, their app, to build the base for our meals, and then we've been adding our proteins on the side, so usually some chicken thigh or steak. And it's making enough so we have lunch for the next day. So I know that 2 out of my 3 meals for the day are good, they're sorted, I'm getting all the micronutrients, macronutrients that I need. Then when it comes to breakfast, I'm just eating based on what I think I need for that day to fuel myself, whether I've got a run or a gym session, or I'm having a rest day, just making sure I'm getting in good proteins, good fats, a good amount of carbs, and then I'm just fueling my body properly with good whole foods. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about today's video. I grew this moustache in November 2021 for Movember to raise money for men's mental health. And as you can see, I still have it to this day. I have shaved it off once, realized that I looked like a child, and then immediately grew it back as fast as possible. It's currently November in New Zealand, and tomorrow is what they call more than a run day. Basically, a day where people can come together, either run 60, 30, or 10 kilometers to raise money for men's mental health. As much as I would love to run 60 kilometers and tick off an unofficial ultra, my body is not in the greatest place based off just running New York City and the Queenstown Half Marathon. So tomorrow instead, I'm going to be running 30 kilometers for the 30% rise in male suicide rates over the last 10 years. Why this is so important to me is I never understood depression. I never understood anxiety until I started dealing with those problems in 2019. 2019, worst possible year of my life. I just finished a 4-month contract in a super toxic work environment, and I came out of it with severe anxiety. I never got diagnosed as clinically depressed, but during this time, I would wake up every single day and everything just seemed grey. There was nothing to look forward to. There was no joy in anything, and I basically just didn't want to leave the home. Obviously, I was able to work through this period, thank you to the support of my family, my friends, and a couple therapists. And along with that, I also have to thank running. I started running during this time. It became a really safe space for me, somewhere where I could clear my head, just get time to myself, and sort of let the world around me fall away. So more than a run and Movember and raising money for men's mental health really brings 2 things together that I'm super passionate about. Mental health and running. So Dad and I are going to go pick up the last things we need for tomorrow's run. Just having some final carbs before the end of the night. I just went to make a Morton drink mix thinking that I had one, and I didn't. Anyway, we're going to finish the night with a piece of sourdough and some honey. So obviously tomorrow's basically a long run, so we're fueling for it. I mean, it is a long run, it's 30 kilometers, so today we've fueled accordingly for it, making sure to increase our carbs, slightly decrease proteins and fats, just make sure that our glycogen stores are nice and topped up. And here is the kit for tomorrow. So starting here, these are the Fast and Free shorts by Lululemon. These are one of my favorite shorts that they make. The design on them's incredible. They look so good on body, which sounds weird for a short, but they look good. They're really functional, lots of pockets. Great short. Floor 12, Run Club hat, FTRC on the side there. This is the Lululemon Movember hoodie. I don't really know. This is sort of made out of this mesh material, and it feels real good. Fits really well on body. I'll just wear that before we start running tomorrow. New Balance 1080 V13. These got me through the majority of my New York City training. Incredible shoe. If you're looking for something to replace the Invincible 3 from Nike, this is the shoe. This shoe is way better than the Invincible 3 from Nike. And I'm not just saying that because they sent me to New York. Lastly, this is the shirt I'm going to wear. This is the Movement for Change shirt. Lululemon in Movember. It is just like a regular t-shirt, so I'm not sure how it's going to go running 30 kilometers in it, so I might just wear a singlet underneath it, just in case, because you never know. Good morning. So as you would have seen, I've made myself a coffee, and what I made before that was this little mix here, which is a couple of scoops of electrolytes and some black currant powder. Toast is in the toaster, so I'm just going to finish up eating my breakfast, have a quick shower, get my gear on, and then we're going to make our way to Hagley Park and get set up. We're all set up, ready to roll. One more chair to go, and then hopefully some people start rolling through and we'll start running. 1.5 k's in, 28.5 to go. We are 3 laps in, 11k done, 19 to go. Still a decent squad of people out here, but a few might be dropping it. 11k chicken.
It's rough. Nice, actually, it's going pretty good. We're in the party zone now.
In the party zone now. Let's go.
Yeah. Here we go.
So I'm home now after the 30k run. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who showed up to run a couple of laps, or to the crew at the end who ran all 30k with me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for turning up and shining a light on a cause which is so important for the longevity of the men in our lives. Now, does running 30k directly impact those people who are struggling with some sort of mental health issue? No. But what it does is it starts the conversation. It gets people thinking about it. It gets them to know that they have the option of being able to talk to someone about this problem or whatever it is they're going through. That it's normal, but the first step to getting help is asking for help. So hopefully the money that we raise can go to getting the resources we need to be able to help those people. So thank you again to everyone who came out to run and everyone who donated money. I will see you guys in the next video.